Hey guys, Howard here with another easy blues solo for beginners and maybe intermediate players as well, okay? Now I'm doing this over a backing track from my previous lesson, which was Easy Blues Rock Riffs for Beginners. It's by Free. It was called Walk in My Shadow and it was in the key of G. So this solo is going to be in the key of G as well, okay? And I'm using two simple scales, the G minor pentatonic and the G blues scales. And you don't have to know those inside and out to play this solo. You should be able to play it if you've been playing just a little while. But if you want to take a deeper dive, you can check out my blues rock guitar course. There's a link to it in the description box below. But what we will be doing in this solo is just some standard stuff. Vibratos, bends, maybe a couple of pull-offs, etc. Okay? So I'll just do the performance for you first, and then we will break it down phrase by phrase. Here we go. All right, so let's dive into it. I've got a pretty healthy dose of sustain, right? Again, not metal, but a nice crunchy classic rock sustain. And the opening phrase is played like so. All right, so you want to use your second finger for that first slide so you get your fingers right into position for the scale that we're using. Give it a little vibrato by hanging onto the string and rocking your wrist just a little bit. And then we play. So aside from the bend, it's pretty self-explanatory, but what you want to do with the bend is push it a whole step up, but don't let the sound of it dropping come into play. Right? Choke off the string and do it again. And then that makes a big difference, right? You don't want to hear, right? You don't want to hear that. So you want to choke the string. You can do that with your pick, with your mute of your palm, whatever you choose, okay? So once again, we have. And then we play. So very slowly on that one. So there's a hammer on right there, followed by a pull-off. All right, and then we simply run the G blues scale backwards. So let me do that slowly for you, and I would suggest using alternate picking on that. Alternate picking is so important as you progress on playing lead, or just riffs for that matter. It comes in handy a lot, trust me, okay? So this is a great time to get into that. And that's followed by. Now when you do that slide, you notice I'm using my ring finger. And use it again. So I'm just using the first and the ring finger for that whole phrase. And as a note, when you play it sounds really cool and bluesy and grungy to run those notes together. Then we're sliding again to the 12th fret on the G string, but I'm kind of sliding from nowhere. In other words, it's not specifically from the 10th fret, it's just get a long sweep across that slide. So once again, it's the same idea. We're choking off that string. And then the third time, you do release it. So you hear the bend go up and come down in a nice, even wave. Then we move up here to the 15th fret on the B string, and we're working between the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th. So you can see it's the same lick. 3 chokes, 2 chokes, with a release on the third one. And with a slide from 15 to 19 on the G string. And I think that's best accomplished with your second finger coming off of that previous phrase. All right, so here it is, nice and slow. There you go, and I will include the backing track here at the end of this lesson if you want to try the solo yourself, or if you just want to have fun jamming out over it, making up your own stuff, okay? So there you go with an easy blues solo for beginners, maybe intermediate players as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.